guys, I'm Layla. Today we are in Raid Shadow Legends, and we're going to be checking out the lore story for Sir Nicholas. Now, the reason why we're doing that is because at the time here, we have Lady Noelle, who has just been introduced into the game. And I've already released her lore story. If you guys missed it, make sure you check back a couple videos where we read her lore story, and Sir Nicholas is in it. With that being said, I have read Sir Nicholas's story twice. You know, the two different times that Raid has updated, right? And I'm curious, with Lady Noelle being added to the game, if they redid his story to include her. So we are going to read it together, and we'll see. The icy winterlands that lie north of the continents of Peltas and Anhal have been mostly uninhabited for more than 1,000 years. The old Norse settlements from the age of Hellfire have been buried by snow and ice, since the people who built them were driven south by demon-spawn invasions. Some say that a Lightbringer lives there, a servant of Lemea who watches the world from his great snowy hall deep in the evergreen forest. Some call him a powerful warrior who strides into battle with a holy sword and smites demon spawn and undead alike with righteous fury. Others call him a savior and rescuer who brings food and warmth to any in Teleria trapped in cold mountains or harsh winters. Regardless of his title, all of them know him by the same name, Sir Nicholas. Acts of charity and protection are repeated throughout all of the many tales of Sir Nicholas. Every culture of Teleria tells them, from the Shadowkin of Yokai in the east to the Kingdom of Frostheim in the west, and in every tale he is beloved. Not every account is true, but that hardly matters to the man himself. So long as there are stories that keep hope alive in dark places, he is satisfied. Not everyone is so comfortable with such tales. The Sacred Order regards Sir Nicholas as a fantasy. They deny the accounts and evidence and pass a disbelief down to the millions that must obey their edicts. One must ask, when faced with such ardent denial, why the Sacred Order draws such a hard line about a figure who would appear to be their ally? The answer? Shame. Sir Nicholas is real, and always has been. He was once a part of the Sacred Order, and known for being a jovial Lightbringer who had a tendency to leave gifts for those he met. But in the days leading up to the Red Crusade, as the Sacred Order prepared for its rhetoric against the Skinwalkers, Sir Nicholas saw the writings on the wall. He could not condone the persecution and slaughter he was convinced was coming, and so, one night, he left. While Sir Nicholas might have been the first to leave, he would not be the last. The brutalities of the Red Crusades were too much for many of the faithful, and there was a grand exodus from the Order's ranks. But of all those who abandoned the Sacred Order, the scar left by Sir Nicholas's disapproval cut deepest among the Order's magistrates. He had been loved by everyone. Some thought him too soft to fight the war they were fighting, but none of them ever could claim that his kindness was wrong. And so guilt and shame drove them to erase his memory, to destroy his legacy as completely as they could. Sir Nicholas could not outshine the righteousness of the Sacred Order if he did not exist at all. Sir Nicholas outshone the Order regardless. He never stopped seeking out those in need, even from the Grand Lodge he built for himself in the Winterlands. When he found too few to help in his icy home, he obtained an enchanted sleigh with which he could fly out over the rest of Teleria at night, searching for desperate folk in need of a savior. On Yuletide celebrations, he often visited the largest cities of Teleria, depositing bountiful gifts for those who deserve them. Stories of Sir Nicholas cannot help but remind people of the value of the smallest act of kindness. For all the treasures he gives, it is his kindness that makes people love and believe in Sir Nicholas. And it is that love and belief that inspires such jealousy in the modern Sacred Order. True adoration cannot be earned at sword point, but without Sir Nicholas and those like him, swords are all that the Order has left. Okay, so this story does not include Lady Noelle. However, how I could understand it is that, this could possibly be before they met. Because we know from her story that they're husband and wife. They're a couple, they do all of this together, right? So this very well could be the story beforehand. And also, in case you guys didn't know, is they talk about Sir Nicholas and Lady Noelle being Lightbringers. So basically, they're deities like Arbiter. Arbiter's Lightbringer, Cardiel, Astralon. So they're very similar to them as well, too. So I do like the story. I think it's good. They do flesh out the story pretty well to make him like Teleria Santa Claus, right? But also also make him like a badass Santa Claus. And I love they kind of stay true to just kindness happiness and hope and love. I thought that was really nice. I would love to know what you guys think. Drop me some comments down below about, what do you think about for the story for Sir Nicholas? And thanks for watching.